Have you recently changed the way that your home is titled? Hi, this is Nancy Nicklow with Huff Insurance with some important insurance information. Recently, we've been reviewing all of our homeowners policies and comparing them to the way that the property is deeded or titled. We found three interesting things. One, people are adding their children onto the title of their home. Two, people are putting their house into a trust. Or three, people have not changed the title over after parents or other loved ones have passed on. All three of these situations cause unique problems with the insurance. Something that not the attorneys, the mortgage brokers, or your accountants have necessarily thought of. This is why you need an insurance agent. Here at Huff Insurance, we've been reviewing these policies and recommending the appropriate changes. First of all, if you add your children to the title of your home, they are now technically an owner of the property. However, like we've discovered, most of those children do not reside in the homes. They reside in other locations, maybe not even the same state. So how does the insurance work when that happens? The problem is for your kids. Under the definition of who is an insured under the homeowner's policy, they do not meet the criteria. They are not a live-in resident, they're not listed on the policy, so therefore they have no liability protection under the home. However, if they get sued because they are on the deed of the property because of a lawsuit involving the home, now they find that they have to go get their own attorneys because there's no protection afforded to them under your homeowner's policy. This is a very easy fix. It's just that you need to notify your insurance company that you've made this change. In most cases, this will not even increase the premium. However, there is a change that needs to be made to the policy. In addition, if your children have their own umbrella policies, they need to list that location onto their umbrella policy to make sure that it's covered there as well. Most of the time, the kids are not thinking about it because it's mom and dad's house. They just got listed on the title in case mom and dad pass away. But because they are on the title, they're legally an owner of the property and they need to list that as a premises that they own. Now, scenario two. What if you put the property in a trust or an LLC? These are, again, other avenues that attorneys and accountants are looking at to be creative during the probate time. However, again, there is an endorsement that needs to be made to your homeowner's policy to list that trust or LLC onto the policy. Again, the trust and the LLC are not automatically an insured under the definition of who is an insured. So if they get sued and the suit names the LLC in the suit because that's who owns the property or names the trust in the suit, there's no coverage afforded by the homeowner's policy unless you have added the trust to the policy. Again, this is something that doesn't generally cause additional premium to the policy, but it is something that needs to be done. The third scenario, someone has passed away, you've never gone through probate, you've never changed the title of the property. There is an instance in North Carolina where this went on for generations and generations, over 100 years. By the time that someone tried to probate the property, there was so many individuals involved in the estate and so many levels of probate that would have to occur that it would have cost more than the property was worth, and it ended up being turned back over to the state. We don't want to see this happen to you. In order to get a homeowner's policy, you need to be the property owner as well as live in the residence that you're insuring. There becomes a problem when the property is still in mom and dad's name and yet one of the children has decided to live in the home. This is a little bit more complicated of a scenario and one that needs the advice of an insurance professional. Here at Huff Insurance, we're here to help you and guide you through this process. However, we need to know that it happened. We do not get any notifications from the state or the county if you change the way that your property is titled. The only way that we know about it is if you notify us. So please make sure, if you're thinking about estate planning and probate, and you're thinking about how you're going to handle this scenario in the future for your family, make sure that you're also including the insurance agent in this decision-making process and let them know what has been done so that they can advise you on how to properly protect the interest of those that you've added onto your policy and your property. Again, we look forward to hearing from you soon. Reach out to us here at Huff Insurance, and thank you. Have a wonderful day.